Yeah, back again, mate. Week off. I don't think we did one last week, did we? Bit busy. So back again this week. This will be it before Christmas. Last one before Christmas. And we're back in probably early New Year, won't we? I suppose. Yeah. So Loughborough. Our last game, Loughborough B at home. Big game for us, really, wasn't it? Because if we lost that,
well, any game now if we lose, it's game over, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. I've said from the beginning that you could probably lose 3 and still do it, but I'm now starting to think it'll be a bit. I still think you can lose 3, but it'll be tight. You're going to have to win everything else.
Well, the problem is if we lose our third now, we've still got everyone to play. So that's the aim.
Yeah, if we lost to Bolton our next game, that'll buzz on 3 defeats. Then as long as we win all the rest, then we've got a chance.
But we still have to beat Liverpool and Birmingham, which
you never know with us. We might, yeah. We'll see. But yeah, I played Loughborough. What did I finish? 7-3, I think, in the end, wasn't it? A bit. I've got to say, I don't know what you thought to Loughborough, but I thought I have no idea what their game plan was.
No,
I just did not get it at all.
No.
I just didn't. I didn't have a clue. I think we stopped them. I think they like to play to the keeper, don't they, from kick-ins?
Well, we said that. As I said, if they're anything like the first team, the keeper will come out at every opportunity, every kick-in, to receive the ball, and they'll play fly just in random play. That was before the game, and then you obviously waited to see if that happened and tried to stop it.
I think he did though, didn't he? They tried doing it the first couple of kick-ins, and then after that it was, no, we're not chasing this round, so we just stopped it.
Yeah.
Stopped it happening, and
they kept dropping it short from the keeper, didn't they, to play out? And yeah, to be fair, they had a couple of decent players.
But again, I don't get that. I just don't get it.
But what?
I don't get what because the keeper's got the ball and just drops it to that kid's feet, and then you're instantly on him and you're putting pressure on him. And
I was stood on the edge of the area going, please drop it, please drop it. Then as soon as he's dropped it, I went. And so before he's even touched it, I was already in. One of their players, he was the captain, who I'll maybe speak about later on when he's lying on the floor. But he's, he was going, can't be in the area. It's like, well, the minute he plays it, the minute he releases his out of his hands, I'm in.
But can you be in the area from a goal clearance? You can't be in the area.
No.
If it's in the keeper's hands, can you be in the area from open play?
Yes. You could be behind him, I think.
It could be away, like
Yeah.
But yeah, I just didn't. So they just kept dropping it to us, didn't they? Instead of, I just didn't.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't. Obviously, you have to play for other thirds, don't you, in certain levels. So I don't get it. Whatever. But I just thought it was dismal. They didn't.
I think what I saw there with Loughborough is they're obviously the coach is asking them to play a specific way, which probably emulates the first team. But the players are probably not all at the level to be in the first team, so you get a mixture of not being able to do it and not everyone being able to do a bit like on different wavelengths. Like we'll play to our strengths of our team, but they can't necessarily do that because they have to emulate what the first team do. So they might have different strengths to what the first team do, but you ask them to play the same way. So I don't know, that a couple of people have mentioned in the past these development teams and been in tier 2. And what's the reason for them? I think you're one of them actually who was mentioned.
I might upset people here, and if I do, I do. But I don't get the point of having second teams in tier 2. It spoils the game. I don't get it because say we get another.
Well, Derby are up there.
So say Derby get promoted into tier 2 next year. So it'll be Derby second team, Bolton second team, Manchester second team. You know, if York stick another one in, York second.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
None of them can get promoted. What's the point?
The only thing I would say is we saw with Manchester last season, we see it with Bolton this season. It does raise the level of the leagues and it gives players an opportunity. I think Bolton are doing it really well, and who's playing for the first team and not. I think for the game overall, it probably is better that they're playing and they're getting coached by the same people who's coaching the first team. So I get that side of it. But yeah, for the league, you could get to a point where you've got like the old school reserves league for football where everyone played for the reserves and you never got promoted. It was just extra games. It was just you played in your own little league. Maybe that's the way forward, but again, it's Bolton's second team players are getting good competition from the likes of us and helping them improve. So I don't know. I'm a bit like, I get it. I get why they're in there.
But you won't put Man City's second team, God. Do you know what? Man City's second team, or their sub bench, is better than pretty much every Premier League team. But you would say, you know what? Go play the Championship. Man City seconds.
Yeah, well, I think football's different. I think with futsal, what we've got to look at is, I've said this before, you've got to look at the game overall and what's improving the game. Now the question is, if Bolton didn't have a second team in T2, where would them players go? So that's the next thing. Do they not play, or do they go into other teams like I can't think who's, I don't know, just say Barrow for example. They're not going to travel up to Barrow, but they go to Barrow and help them improve, or do they not play futsal at all?
But why not just be called Bolton Futsal Wanderers and play under your own banner?
Because they'd have to have different coaches and it'd all have to be separate. And
but they could still coach with have Cookie or whether coach them on a Wednesday.
Well, they could, but then they couldn't share between Tier 1 and Tier 2 and developing players. But
I think you get what happened to Manchester though. You get a successful team like last year Manchester had. Then they all went, can I go in the first team? No. They all vanished, didn't they?
Yeah, but they've gone to York and they've gone...
Yeah. But they haven't gone to like another second, you know what I mean?
I know, but they stayed in the game.
They stayed in the game, that's what I want. So I want teams in their own right to get... Because if Bolton won our league or Manchester won our league, then the rest of us might as well just go, well, we might as well wrap up.
Yeah, but then if we can't... Yeah, but I always say... Someone mentioned before, if we can't beat Bolton's second team, then what gives us the right to beat...
Yeah, no, but then you look at it and you just think, what's the point? Yeah. We can't even beat their second team.
Yeah, no, but that's on us, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if they wanted it, does that make us any better?
No.
Does it makes us just as bad?
It just makes me feel even worse. I'm just not a big, like I say, I think there's a place for second teams. And if that's where we're at, where we have to have them in the second...
I think that's where we're at. I think that's
where one club has all the best 24 players.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where we're at. I think that's the problem with this sport. I think if they don't play for Bolton, who do they play for? That's the question. I'm guessing the majority of them go play football. That's all I'm saying. At the minute they've got a carrot of playing in the first team, which some of them are.
So, yeah, I kind of get it. But I kind of get it. It's a bit of a fiddle for me as well because you can swap and change to a certain degree.
I think that's a different conversation.
You can bring players in, you can move players out. It depends on the game. If they have played four games in that team, you can move them to that team.
Yeah.
I just think you've got a squad of how many, and it's a bit of a come on.
Yeah.
It can be worked to your own advantage.
But you've got to put yourself in that position. That's what I mean.
You do. You don't have to put yourself in that position, but I
don't know. It's a bit like the top four in football. The top four was the top four for age, and it was going to take something miraculous to get into it. What was it? Chelsea? I don't know. Liverpool was in it. Chelsea, Arsenal, Man U. I don't know if it was Liverpool, but they talked about the top four, didn't they? And I think that's a bit like this, isn't it? We've got to try and get them gaps less between the teams, but how we do that I don't know, because they're obviously raising the bar by bringing these players through, but it's just leaving some of the others behind. I don't know, maybe that's on us, maybe we've got to do something.
Maybe I
think of something out of the box to, I don't know.
But yeah, it's tough on that, because like I say, I don't get the point in having where I was going with this, love for seconds in our league. What's the point?
They can't do anything, but it's...
And then next year when you've got to have the under-16s in, they'll just found us. I don't know. I just found it a waste of time. That's these sort of. I just don't get it unless you've got everything behind you.
Yeah.
What? Are you any good for the sport? I don't know. We've had this debate before, haven't we? And we've gone off topic a bit there, haven't we? But like I say, I don't agree with that. I think you should be. If you want to compete in Tier 1, you should have to have the structure of an academy setup where you've got bang, 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 bang. There's your that, there's that. And you earn your right to be in there. And if you haven't got that in place... Because I remember, I think we've had this conversation before, when we applied for this, people wanted to see our finances. We had to show people our finances, everything about our club, how it operated. What, I mean?
Yeah.
What was... Do you know... I look at other clubs and you think, look at the finances. It must be written on the back of a fact packet.
Yeah.
Oh, yours is 20 quid. You haven't paid subs this week. But like I say, that's how I'd like to see the league structured. I don't think we're good enough, by the way. I'm not saying put us in there because I don't think we're good enough. But you should have to have. It's like Man United being in Man United and going, you got an academy? Not bothered. Just steal your players. If you're any good, just pay them.
Well, Brentford do it, don't they?
Brentford they must have. What have they got?
Nothing. I think
Have they got another 14, 16s?
No, I think the band. I think they've stopped it all.
Have they?
I think so. Yeah.
Two or three of the clubs have, haven't they?
Yeah, they just thought let everyone else do the work. We'll just. Do you know what I mean? The amount of players we bring through, might as well just buy him at 18 years old or whatever. So they've just saved all that money. But yeah, surely there's something in place. You have to have something. I don't know, but I'm sure Brentford.
But that's how I'd like to see this go. If that the committee's watching, who's the committee?
What committee? The league committee or the?
I don't know the secret committee.
Futsal committee.
The secret futsal committee, or I don't know who they are.
Don't know.
But that's how I like to see it, mate. I just think it's got. We'll keep saying it though. Something's got to change for it to grow. And if you keep putting teams through, 5-a-side teams through with 5 great Portuguese players. But that's all. That was my thoughts on Loughborough really. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I thought the 3 goals we conceded was back us again, wasn't it? Crap ball through the middle, intercepted goal. Stupid penalty. What else was there?
God, don't know.
Oh, when we went fly.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, so we was winning. What was it? 5-1, 6-1. 6-1 or something like that in the second half. 10 minutes to go, and I've seen their keeper getting.
Did they call the time out, or did you see him?
Something was happening with the stripped off, so I just beat him to it.
Yeah.
Time, referee. Come on, lads. I thought no chance. 6-1 up. We were 6-1 up, weren't we?
Yeah.
And I seen this fly. Not a chance. Are we chasing that?
Yeah.
So we went fly. We did to them what they was going to do to us, and we
Yeah.
just knocked the ball around.
Yeah.
Sadly, Reynolds just took about 5,000 touches towards his own goal and.
Yeah,
Took
Chad
it-
passing it and got nicked.
Took it off him and scored.
Scored empty net.
But yeah, barring that, it was
Yeah.
fairly easy, I thought, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As easy as it goes. But bit of a sending off towards the end, wasn't they?
Oh yeah, bit of head loss from one of their players, but
Yeah, his head went, didn't it? His head had gone all game on it, to be
Yeah.
fair to him. But yeah, his head went, Chad. Well, I didn't get it, because he went, something happened. Well, there was an incident now to do with the 2 players that got out. And our keeper come across, and then he come across, and he was already on a booking. And then he leant into Jordan and moved his head forward into Jordan. So, again, I'll have to ask what rules we're playing. But if that's that motion of going in with your head, is that a yellow or a red?
don't know.
But the ref took the easy option and gave him a second yellow and binned him. And then Jordan got booked for standing. Well, Jordan was being a bit a Jordan, wasn't he? But Jordan got booked as well.
Yeah. I get irritated by all that. Just not getting involved for winning.
Yeah. But again, I'm having to ask the ref, and I think we've asked a couple of questions on the game, haven't we? And we had no answers back yet.
No, you have.
Are you not from
No, not yeah.
from
no.
somebody else?
Yeah, from someone else.
But we have to actually ask. It sounds bad, this, doesn't it? But what laws of the game are you
Yeah.
playing? What laws of the game are you playing? So,
Well, I spoke to some refs yesterday because I went to watch a game, and I explained that. I said the problem we've got is, well, one of the refs said, it's nice to actually discuss the laws with some people because some people are not that interested, or it's like we just want to know for clarity. So because we know something that said one week it'll be completely different the next. So he explained the rule. It was to do with the keeper receiving the ball, and I don't think there'll be that many people that know this unless I've just missed all this. But I thought it'd happen a lot more. But you want about the back pass one, the
Yeah.
keeper. So we asked the question: if the goalkeeper receives it for the first time in the opposition half, can he dribble it backwards because he got done for it?
into his own half, yeah.
Dribbled it into his own half. So he hadn't received it in his own half previously.
And that was his first time touching
That was
it.
his first time touching it, and apparently the ruling is he can once he receives it. Oh no, it depends on who he receives the ball from. So if it's from an opposition player, i.e. someone has a shot, it comes back and he receives it, he can do whatever he wants with it. He can go back and forth. I think when he's in his own half, he only has 4 seconds though. But if it comes from his own teammate, no matter where he receives it, he can't go into.
Right.
He can't go into the opposition half and then backwards. So that was the ruling, but we had to ask us. Even do you know what I mean? I asked 2 other refs and they said the refs got it wrong, and then even the ref questioned himself and was like, I don't know actually. I thought I got it wrong, but I think I might have actually got it right. And then it turns out I think he got it right on the day, which is fine. Like I say, we just need to know.
We still don't know, do we?
We don't.
Is it 100% now?
Yeah, 100% now. Yeah.
All right, that's all right.
So he can receive it from one of our players.
And then
in the opposition
back.
half, and then dribble it back. You can't do that.
That's all right.
So
yeah, mate. So all the big news. We're not going for the big news yet, which we all know about.
So
we'll go.
We've lost the team, and then we've gained the team, haven't we? That's essentially it.
Yeah, basically. So I don't think it's any big news to where the Bristol Welsh team have now folded. No doubt. I think you was right when you said they're going to go back and join the Welsh League.
Yeah, they haven't said that, but it started, and some comments on saying welcome back.
I'd be amazed if they didn't. They've tried it with the big boys, thought they could come in and smash it, realised it's, oh dear, we're not as good as we thought, and gone back to the Welsh League to whip that. But good luck to them.
Yeah.
Good luck to them. There was a pain in the arse. We had to travel all that way. All that way, mate. I still don't forgive them for that. All that way
my hips still have recovered.
To have 2 supporters watching that game, and we took a second string team, got beat for a bloody 14, 15 hour
lost
day.
My head because I was getting
yeah. So it was shocking, and then every time they got an away game in the cup, they didn't bother.
Yeah.
So yeah, good riddance really. If that's the way they want to be and that's how you behave, don't need you.
No.
Don't need you, so that's them gone. Sad to see a team going, but if that's, like I say, if that's the best you bring to the table, yeah, good riddance.
Yeah.
Good riddance for me.
Yeah.
So we're on to the big.
Yeah.
Well, there's a debate here whether we release this, because I announced this about. I don't think you'll release the video.
It was on that part 2 one, which I never did. But you basically in that you mentioned that you got some inside info that the England team were coming back, and I think you said April. I don't know. I'm sure that's what you said.
Yeah, but that's when it's coming back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
So they've announced it's back now, but for the Euros, coming back for the Euros, aren't they? So it's brilliant news that the England team's back. 'Cause it needed to be back.
But yeah, I never released that part 2 because.
So it's great news. So it's really good. People have got something to work towards now, haven't they? It'll be interesting to see how it pans out. But we've had this debate beforehand. What's gone on, Dan? You might know. What's gone on behind the scenes? Because they keep saying on Twitter, well done everyone behind the scenes for all the hard work.
I don't know.
What has gone on behind the scenes that I don't know about, where someone's been working really hard to get an England team? What has gone on?
It must
apart from emails.
It must be politics. It must be politics. I don't know.
Do we know anyone in the committee? Who's in the committee?
So I can't. I don't.
Can we get him on? Can anyone on the committee? Could you comment on this video and tell us? Because I don't know what goes on.
So what do you think's happened to get an England team?
Graham? Yeah, it's me. It's me, Chris. Yeah.
Chris got to do it.
He's the head of it.
This
is what I imagine.
Yeah, this is the problem.
Can we have the England team back? Go on then.
I bet Chris wishes it was that easy for him. It's not to do with Chris.
But what was hard? What was hard about it?
What do you mean? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It must be politics. I don't know. Or money. I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
Scotland have got one, haven't they?
Scotland have, yeah.
Northern Ireland, they're still going strong.
It's just Wales now, I think. Just Wales.
Maybe they need to work a bit harder.
I don't know. I don't know.
We've been trying to fit windows today. Right. We've been upstairs.
That's working hard.
Chiseling bricks out and making the right mess upstairs. Now I describe that as working hard when you're knocking bricks out all day. Now if you just sent a couple of... I don't know what... I just want to know. That's all I want to know is... What's the committee do? What did the committee do?
The only thing I can guess is... There's been a lot of no's. No. And there's had to be a lot of persuasion and explaining why it needs to come back and etc. And that's the hard work involved, trying to persuade people, because it must be hard work trying to persuade people when it's obviously someone made a decision to cut it and then it hadn't been brought back within a year. It's literally took this long. So that's the only thing I could think. If people was being, shall I use the word stubborn? People maybe stubborn and said it's not coming back. and they've had to persuade, and that's the only hard way.
Who's headed it all though? You will never get to find this out, do we?
So,
Who's like headed?
No, I think it's very simple if you actually looked into it and understood it, but I don't think you look into it enough to understand. So
that's
the fact you just said, no, that's what I mean. But you're not going to get the answers by talking to a camera.
I've only wound
Look into it. I know, but what I mean is, I think it's the England Futsal. Oh, what do they call it? This is I should know all this, but I can't. But
why are you on the committee?
Why would I be on the committee?
Because you run League 3.
And what's that got to do with England international?
Because you think they'd ask yours opinion, Chris's opinion. I think
why?
Because
I think Chris's league just provides players. I don't think it's got any relevance to Chris, and it's certainly got no relevance to me.
But who's on the committee?
I don't know. Beth England, is it? I don't know.
What does she do?
I don't know. Could probably find out, but yeah, it's Scoops was, I think, until he's took the
Lincoln job and gone down football route.
Yeah. Steve Mitchell, the guy who did the slideshow.
What does he do? I don't know.
What I mean is, but you don't look into it. You can't say.
But why don't they?
But it's all there. What I'm saying is you can't.
But where is it? Why don't they come on Twitter and show us what they've done?
Why don't they come on the website? You've been on the website, England Futsal website.
I'm gonna go on now.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying. You can't start banding it about when you haven't looked into it yourself. I don't know. I don't look into it, but what I mean is I can't criticise when I haven't looked into it myself.
England. What am I going on? England Futsal.
Yeah. Probably all on there.
England Futsal. There we go.
This must be boring viewing now. You going on?
I'm just trying to have a look. Like I say, it's all like clock and dagger stuff.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's out there and you're just not looking. Home of England Futsal. About us. Beth Jenkinson Garner, Head of Operations. Steve Mitchell, he's the chair. Ben Tadmore, he's a board member. Andy Hicks, he's a board member. Patrick Rooney's a board member. Scoobs is a board member.
But what did they do?
It says on here what they do, I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it does.
What did they do?
Board members.
It just said like they're on the board. Board of what? Board of what?
I don't know.
They won an England futsal team until yesterday.
Yeah.
So what have they been doing?
The youth stuff with Chris. They've employed Chris as the competitions.
Yeah, but then Chris does it all.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
so why is he on the board?
Maybe he's on the board. I don't know.
I don't get it all, mate. It's all a bit weird. It's all a bit. I don't know what they've been doing for 3 years because there's been a futsal board, haven't there, for 3 years, and there's been no England futsal. So what have they been doing? Are they getting paid for it?
I don't
know. But no, you never found out, do you? I don't know what they've been doing. I hope they have been. They obviously have been doing something since coming back.
Yeah. But the answer is I don't know. But I'm not going to say they haven't done anything because I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. That's me. I ain't saying they haven't done that. Oh, right, sorry, I thought you was.
No, I'm saying what.
I thought you said there was.
What have you done? Yeah. I'm asking the question. What do you do? What is your day-to-day role if you're a board member of the England Futsal? Because again, they might have all been at the grand final last year, all the board and the special seats for them all, but I never saw one. Do you know? You just think, what? I don't get it.
But what was you looking for?
Well, Ben Tadmore wasn't there.
Oh, right, okay. You know him, don't you?
I know him, but he wasn't there, the New England manager. Oh, can I say that? Did I say that out loud?
Was it? Did
I say that loud? Oh, sorry. Forget that. Stan, edit that out, mate. That's the rumours I've heard, anyway. I've thrown that out. I don't know.
Well, we did discuss that. I don't know why you just said it like that, but we did discuss.
I don't know who's going to be England manager. Well, it can't be Scopes because he's now gone to the football.
Yeah,
he's seen the light.
See where the money is.
Ian Bateman's now going to football, isn't he? He's in football now.
Is he? Yeah, he is. I think.
Ben Tedmore was part of England when it last. So unless
discuss this, obviously you've got.
And he's a board member, so he might get the votes.
You've got some tier 1 coaches there. Can you do old school England football where you can coach your club and coach your national team at the same time?
Yeah.
No.
Don't work.
So, for example, Juan Tapiora's Bloomsbury, could he manage England? Are you saying no?
Yeah, no.
For what reason?
I'll put it like this. Say I was England manager.
Yeah.
I'd be now sat here going, and welcome the new England captain. Because you can't. It's just ridiculous because you have rivalries, don't you? Like, so if I was England manager, would I pick any York's players, or could I put that aside to then have discussions with Junior about players?
No, we do. You'd pick them all. You pick them all because they won't want you playing for it.
But it's tough, isn't it? Can Bloomsbury pick the Manchester players and knowing that? I don't know. I just think just keep it separate. If you want to be,
I think the only way that'd work is if it was you're the coach of that team and there's a selection process, like cricket, something like that. That's the only way I could see it possibly working. But surely your coach needs the players that he wants. That's where, but like cricket they do, don't they? They have a selection process, and I think the captain and the coaching team work with whatever's there. But I still think they would.
Do you think it'd matter who was the coach of the England team?
In terms of what?
So when he selects a squad,
yeah.
If Bloomsbury are playing a certain way and Manchester are playing a certain way, so then the England coach gets you in and goes, you know what, we're going to play like this, lads.
This is the argument we just had about the Loughborough thing, haven't we? Do you work to the players you've got?
Or do you work to the coach's philosophy?
The England DNA, and you have to pick players based on who's best fits that England DNA?
Don't know.
I
don't know.
It'd be interesting to see how that pans out. So no. You'd have to. That's the problem. How many people are involved in futsal? I think that's why you've said Ben Tadmore, who's actually involved in futsal, who is not part of a club. There's not many, is there?
No. That's why I'm saying.
And is that person?
It might.
If there is more than Ben Tadmore, if there's 5 people, say for example, are they the best person for the job? A national team.
That's it. Isn't it? It was, to me. He was involved before. Bateman's obviously gone. Whatever he's doing now, so he was assistant, wasn't he, I think. So
Unless they bring him back.
Scope's no chance. So I don't know. I think Bateman gone to academies now. He doing something with football.
I don't know.
I'm sure. I don't know. I can't remember what he said last time I spoke to him. So that's my opinion on it. He'll go with him. So
but just we've got a bit off topic here, but it's back.
It's back.
It's back. We needed it. We all wanted it. We all wanted it. So don't start going down negativity.
No, I'm going down. This is why I'm saying you need academy teams coming through now.
Right.
Like people with academy teams, because these teams, now the England team's back, if you've got the 5 Portuguese wonder kids,
yeah.
Well, that's just another team you can't select from. So if you're on like Tier 1, how many of them players in Tier 1 are actually eligible to play for England?
Yeah.
If they've got squads of 10, say, how many would you say are England? Probably the bottom.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, if you said half of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe like that in the Premier League now, but it's not great, is it? You haven't got a lot to choose from. And what are we doing to bring them through? What are Loughborough doing to bring the next batch through? Or are they just hoping another student applies to go to Loughborough who can play futsal?
Yeah.
What are we doing to bring futsal players through?
Yeah.
Ben Tedmore doesn't know, does he, mate? But that's where it needs to go now.
Yeah.
These clubs are responsible now for bringing players through. We wanted it back, but what do we want it back for? To give the Algarve another chance?
Well, that's another conversation. So we've got 2 groups of players here who are eligible for the England team. So there's 3 ways it goes. So is it the ones that were robbed of their international duties? So Palfreman, Wardy, people like that. Are we going back to them? Or are they going to follow the 19s that are no longer the 19s? Are they going to follow their pathway and they're going to now take the reins? Or are they going to mix between? That's probably question marks on that. It'd be interesting to see, again, who selected them players and why. So I think if you go with the 19s, with all due respect, although they did well in the younger qualifiers or whatever it was, the one, they're coming up against grown adults. They've got absolutely no chance. Absolutely no chance. So yeah, we'll have to see how that.
It's a tough one, isn't it? Because
whenever the first game is, obviously, hopefully I'm available, but I'll be travelling wherever it is to go watch it because it's.
I thought you were throwing your hat in the ring then.
No. I've actually. I've never seen.
I'm there, anyhow, Ben. If you need an assistant, I'm there, mate.
Yeah,
all right, just give us a shout. Get me on that England board.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant. It needed it. It needed it, mate. And it's going to be good. But it's tough. The way I look at the England team, was the England team on under the old guard's watch good enough?
Well, again, I never watched the game. You went to watch a couple, didn't you? How did we do in the Open Nations? How was we in that?
Alright, it depends. Sometimes it was alright and we could beat them all, and other times you think, how have we got beat to them?
Yeah.
So, but the Old Nations is we should be romping that.
Based on percentages alone, yes, we should. But it's all that eligibility thing, isn't it? Like, how many Irish players were actually Irish, or do you know what I mean? We don't. That's the problem, isn't it?
I bet a few of the Scottish players now who have gone to play for Scotland are thinking, why have I done this?
Kyle Lawless, yeah.
I could have played for England.
I've watched Kyle Lawless and I just think, like I say, he looks absolutely lethal.
And now he's struck like cap for Scotland. It's done.
And the chats I had with him a couple of years ago when I had that bit of a do with him and tempted, he obviously hadn't listened to me, but he looks more composed. I think just with age, I think he looks like he could like really take Bloomsbury to near the top. I think he looks like that, but that's just my personal opinion for what I've seen. But yeah, he's committed to Scotland now. But like I say, it's international futsal. You have to take that opportunity. You can't deny him of that. So it's,
I don't know. I don't know if the old guard have had the chance. Have they got any better? Probably not. Were they good enough then? Not really. Never qualified for out, did we?
I don't.
Do we need to now move on to the 19s? Give them a chance. Are they good enough though? Are you just dropping the levels and hoping we can mould them into something magical that never works, like Germany do, something like that? But
yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think this generation of futsal players we've got are going to do out. I think it's the next generation who are 12 and 13 are the ones coming through.
Well, we said that about our own club, don't we?
Who could do something.
I talk to all our players, and what I always say to them, and I say don't take offence to this, but this club, it goes way beyond myself's playing years. I've probably got a year or two, and probably the rest of the changing room, maybe not some of them who were 16, 17, but it's what you're doing now is to help generations of players coming through. So yeah, it's patience, like I say. Whatever they decide, there'll be a reason behind it. We don't need any more negativity around it. Whatever they go with.
All I'd ask if they say, like, we're going with that because that's our best chance of winning, and they explain why they've done it. Not just go, we're going with that and or just name as team and don't say now.
I think the problem is, we've already seen a couple of comments, like I think Palfreman put something about no Christmas dinner for me, something like that. Did you say Bullman put something as well? Or I think they're expected to be in. I think that's the problem. So if they're not in, this could go. Do you know what I mean? Cause uproar again. It's like we've robbed us of our. Do you know what I mean? But
again, it's where we're going with it, isn't it?
That's the thing, yeah.
I said they had they had the chance to qualify for tournaments, didn't do it.
Yeah.
Are you going to put them in again? Has everyone else come down and we've suddenly got better with the same people? I don't know. I honestly don't know the answer to it. They might have suddenly got better, these guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't think if you put the 19s through, I don't think they're going to magically come into a futsal team and suddenly take on the world.
No.
Not good enough.
No.
Nowhere near. And that's what I've seen of them.
Yeah.
I think the only way you could do that is if you formed a new team and got them in the league playing together every week. But playing there, it just... So, I don't know we'll pick. It'll probably, what would you do? Well, let's put it to you, what would you do? Would you go with youngsters or the old guard?
Experience.
I would.
Yeah.
I'd go with it, because that's your best chance of winning.
Yeah.
They deserve in England, the ones who deserve the England chances.
If it was a squad of, what would a squad be? 18, 20?
Yeah.
20 players probably, 14, 15 experience, some of the best younger players involved in that, minimal minutes, bring them through, Can they impact a game? That's the way I. That's the way I.
Yeah,
that shows where we are now, rather than not where we are in 4 or 5 years' time.
I just pick the best players available.
Yeah.
And if that's the weather.
But again, what's our aim for? You know what I mean?
Well, the goal.
We don't know what the aim is for futsal. It's what we keep saying. Where we're going with all this? Because again, I've watched some of the Spanish league and that Brazilian. Did you see that Brazilian clip? There was 1-0 down with.
Oh yeah, they won 2-1.
Yeah, the 1-2-1. Like, how would we ever get to that? We're not anytime soon now. That's a problem. So what is our aim with it all? If we ever got to that, where we've got arenas and venues like that, start attracting better players, then you can start looking.
That's what we need. That's what we need to get.
Then you start going, well, we've got some proper players because we've got players dropping out of football at 21 from professional teams going, I'm going to go and play for my country. And
I get an England cappy and I'm going to play in the real good arenas every week instead of saying, we've said this last week, didn't we? But instead of going, I'm off to Alton Price this week and I'll go to the gym and have a swim afterwards as well while I'm there. It's just nobody wants that.
No.
We want but I don't know how you get these arenas built out there. Don't know who funds it. I don't know. I think everyone jumps on the France wagon, don't they? Look what France did 10 years ago. They ploughed all the money in.
Yeah.
But did it do it? Is it brilliant over there now? Is it suddenly amazing and they've all got arenas?
I think so.
But who funded it? Where did the money? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think instead of just chucking it, we need to say, right, this is how it got funded.
Yeah, I think
we can't just chuck and say this is how it got funded. Have the FA got the money? Well, of course they've got money.
Yeah.
But where are they going to build an arena?
Well, we've got one at George's Park, but it's not as exciting as it's not as exciting as these ones that we see abroad, is it? That's the problem.
The stadiums, aren't they? The proper stadiums.
Proper, But again, like we said, they've got all different sports in these arenas, and the Brazilian one didn't. That was just purely futsal. It was just clean court. It was strange to see actually, but yeah, even the Spanish ones have all got the handball and the handball markings and the floorball.
I just can't see anyone ever taking our league serious. If anyone tunes in from Spain or wherever they're playing futsal, Brazil, and they go, right, let's see what Tier 1 games on action. What they're playing badminton or what lands are they playing to? Where's the crowd?
And,
What?
Yeah.
There's nobody there.
Well, did you see? I haven't watched the Genesis game. Have you seen Cambridge? So Cambridge was on YouTube, wasn't it? Did you see that game?
Who was it against?
Southampton.
Oh, they got beaten.
Yeah,
7-3 or something.
Yeah. And obviously Chris has banged his job about supporters and getting people in and flags and music and all that, and he did all that, and he had one side of seating out which had some people in. It actually looked quite good, but like I say, the markings, where I was going with that is the players, even his own players, kept watch the first 5-10 minutes, the ball just keeps coming out this near side and no one knows what's line. It's the dribbling it out and it's like ref's having to blow, and it's like, it's the blue line, not the green line. So you're right, but that's what we've got. That's what we've got. It's just not good enough, is it? That's the problem.
No, it's not. It's shocking.
When we're talking about selections for England, it's like you say, what are we all trying to achieve? So,
I'd like to know the goals again if the committee's watching. Anyone on the committee? I'd love it if someone actually come on this, because I think we're the only one left out who actually talks about futsal. Has futsal gone?
Futsal. Well, he's the. Enrique's the manager of West London. Obviously, he's focusing on getting them promoted, I think. So he sacked that off. Ward is obviously back playing, I think, now. So, that's gone quiet.
But we have got some little, which we'll get to in a minute, some little brabs now if people come on. But it would be if someone would actually come on and you could actually sit here and ask them, what do you do? What's your role? What's been the obstacles? What stopped this happening? And just speak. What they adding?
Yeah.
If it hadn't happened because of this and this, just so everyone in futsal knows. But at the minute, no one. Some know, some don't know, and it's.
I think the problem with that is you make statements and you say things and it upsets people, which causes negativity. And some people don't like to say things. Some people like to say things 1v1 and not in front of others, as I found out yesterday. But yeah, so it's I think. Like I say, it has been fractured in the past. Everything we've asked for seems to be coming back. The standards probably have gone up not to where we want it to be.
Just.
But yeah, it's a patient game. I'm just not sure how patient we can be. I think the problem is, like I say, we moan about Bristol Welsh and then they just go, oh, we're off. It's too easy for teams to just create and then go. But that's not the league's problem anymore. That's just people's mentality around futsal.
Because they want a club.
Yeah.
It was just a five-a-side team.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, we're good in leisure leagues. We'll come and play with you. Like, we'll give Skipton a mention soon. We haven't mentioned them for a while. But like Skipton, you know, they won their Division 6, whatever it is, 6-a-side league on Sunday.
Yeah.
But they're a cap. But they're nothingness.
Did they beat Couch Potatoes?
They've quit. They've gone out. They're moved up a league, I think.
I wonder if the
Division 2 Dons
pinch some of their players.
Maybe. But that's the problem again when you've got these five-a-side teams that come in. Oh well, yeah, we'll romp the world. Well, we're not going to play anymore. We're off back to Wales. Oh well, how does that impact your club? It don't, because I just told my mate I ain't going to travel. We ain't travelling no more. We got shot, so no one's bothered. So it doesn't affect anything. Your kids have got somewhere to.
Yeah.
But when you've got a proper club, you have to look at. Like we've looked at. Do we carry on? What's the point in this?
Yeah.
I suppose with England coming through, it's given us a bit of a goal, but we're still.
Yeah.
We're still waiting. I think once we get our Spanish trip.
Off Sharples.
Off Sharples, and once that Spanish trip comes through, and we go play in Spain and see if we're good enough to compete.
Get Tom. Once
we beat Barcelona, then we'll come back.
I wonder
in a
what
different
level
light.
we'd actually be able to compete with. Do you think it'd be like an under-16s?
Yeah, maybe.
No, then Bolton went over and they're under-16s and beat. We don't know what level we don't know.
We'd struggle.
Yeah.
We'd just have to bully them, but to move the ball, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to cut. But yeah, it's something you can't just keep having these five-a-side teams. Like who spanked us the other week, that London Genesis.
Yeah.
Have they got out beneath them?
Yeah.
What they got? They got a full academy system.
I think I went on their Twitter and they've got all kids teams. Yeah.
Good. That's how it should. If that's
they won again on YouTube.
They look half decent then.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you've just said they've got.
Yeah, I looked after you said because I'm sure I saw stuff in the past.
Derby have got stuff in place, haven't they? York have got stuff in place now. There's only
I think Derby's not called Derby. It's like PSA or something. That may have to change. I'm guessing. I think you have to be called Derby when they put the rules in, which stops the stuff like you're saying, I believe. They've got girls teams, Genesis.
That's good.
Yeah, kids. Yeah, Futsal Tuesday. Yeah, do it properly.
But if
they take Helvetia's place, we're better off than we was at the start of the season.
Absolutely, Helvetia was just again.
Yeah.
Five-a-side team, very good one, and just decided to quit because they're good. Then all the players have got disbanded. Some have gone to there, but yeah, it needs to be a club like Loughborough. They've just got the league have to ask itself what is the point in Loughborough being here? They're a good uni team. Go join the Bucks League. Yeah. Just be in the Bucks League. What? You're taking up a space for.
Yeah, but who comes in? That's the problem. That's obviously that's on me, isn't it? To bring teams through and get them ready, which obviously we're all trying, but it's yeah.
But like I say, man, I'm just if we're having standards, have standards. Set it out. Bam! You go have this. You go have that. You go have that. You go have this. And then you're in. Then you can be considered like the rugby. I like it like the rugby used to. You had to buy the franchise, didn't you, to be in?
I mentioned this to Chris about franchise.
You have to be in the Super League. You have to have this, and there was no relegation or promotion. You had to have. If you met the franchise and you had enough criteria in place, you could be in that top tier.
Yeah.
If you didn't, what was the point in you?
Yeah.
And I think this is where futsal needs to go and look at.
It's weird you said that because I've been speaking to Chris Orton about like the franchise model and stuff like that, and I've never really mentioned it to you. But yeah, it's that the club should appreciate what is required for the sport rather than the league seeing what's the best clubs available to play in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that it's going. This is what you need to be in our league. Which, to be fair, we felt that when we had to apply for the NFS, we had to have an interview.
What was that giant application?
That took about 3 or 4 weeks.
Well, you had to have You have to have a UEFA B futsal coach and all this sort of kelp, didn't you? You have to be, if you wanted to be tier 1, you have to have a UEFA B futsal coach. This. 4 changing rooms, all this, bang, bang, homegrown players. Now it just seems to have gone. Yeah.
I think it's hard to, it's tough, and it's hard to monitor it all. And
some stuff is, and some stuff I just think.
Yeah.
How are you going to grow the game is what the questions the committee. I'd be asking if I was sat on that committee now.
Which committee?
The hard working one. So if I was on the hard working committee talking futsal 24 hours a day, I'd be saying, what are we doing? What have I done, committee members, to make this sport better? I've got the England team back, but we had that anyway, but you just brought it back. What people have done to make this sport better. But if you take you out, I think you've sorted tier 3 out, people might not agree, but tier 3 is now a lot better place, it's more organised, there's structure there. Chris has sorted out tier 1 and tier 2, I think there's structure there, and it looks good. So you two have took credit for that. What have the committee done for futsal is what the question I'd ask them.
Yeah.
And I don't know what, I can't visibly see anything what they've done. Because they didn't even help tidy up at that bloody, when we had the big bash. I still got back to this, there was about 10 people there, me and you being one of them, who'd been there all weekend. Matt was there from Derby. A couple of others there. I think Cookie hung about for a bit, didn't he?
No, Cookie was there commentating, he was stood out. Cookie said, I've done my job for the day, so Cookie stayed, but he didn't really get his hands there.
The Melville's there for a bit.
Oh, he did.
And then a couple of
all
others.
I picture, when we talk about that, all I picture is St George's Park, imagine it. There's all that glitter on the floor.
God, yeah. He's over it.
Chris with the over. But not even that, we had to dismantle the goals. Carl Wilkinson was there. Matt's taking the crossbar down and he fucking drops some glitters on the floor, makes a big din. Matt just looked around and just pretend nothing happened. So if you've had an all in the floor at St George, it was Matt Hardy.
But that's, you know what I mean, that's what I see.
I think that's our,
What?
Yeah.
So when they're sat looking and going, this sport's in a much better place, all patting each other on the back, we've done a real good job here, haven't we? Yeah, we've done real well here.
Yeah.
Wow, what have you done? I keep saying it until one of them comes on. What are you doing? What have you done? Because you're working really hard to get an England team going.
Yeah.
And?
Yeah.
And will you turn up to the grand final this year and help us? Help them set up? I doubt it. I really doubt it, mate, you know. So, like I say, one of them, what we need to find out who one of them is. Whether the chairman of that, or where's the chairman of the committee?
Hicks, was it? Matt
Hicks. So if we get Matt Hicks on, then people can...
Andy Hicks.
Hicks.
Sorry.
So if anyone wants, then we could have questions from Andy Hicks and he could answer everything and get it all out there instead of never speaking.
Yeah.
We're talking about an England futsal team. Why would it be any sort of secrets about what's... Because he's back now, so let's...
Oh, sorry, Stephen Mitchell, sorry, yeah.
Stephen Mitchell.
Yeah.
That was the guy who didn't answer the questions last time, wasn't it?
He was, yeah.
He went around the houses. When we sat for that podcast, he didn't answer anything, like a politician. You asked him a question, and he ended up answering some other question that you hadn't even asked him. I think, God, does that answer your question? No. You just answered every other question but the one I asked you. But that's my thoughts on them.
Yeah.
So, like I say, you and Chris to me have done a lot because you've got the league structures all out. Again, I know you don't get paid. I don't know if Chris does or he don't.
Chris does now, yeah.
But you don't get paid for it, and you've done a lot with all the emails and calls on the bloody match days. I'll see you getting. So, but I don't even think the committee know you are, do they?
No, so they no.
But how bad's that?
Oh,
How bad's that? The committee don't even ring you and go, you know what, Dan? Thanks, but
yeah, but
you put in it. You've contributed to get this.
But that's what I mean. I don't know. I don't know. For what reasons was it not there? Like I say, I don't know. But anyways,
it's back, which is brilliant.
Right, let's go.
Christmas.
Great. So what are we?
Well,
what are we working on this Christmas?
So are we doing the Christmas presents?
We've got some Christmas presents. Oh, yeah, we've got some Christmas presents.
There's a stack. If you see these stack of boxes, you're wondering what they are. I don't know if you can all see them, and then
You
there's about
can't.
another 3
I don't know if
boxes
you can
down
see
here.
it. Yeah, there's 1, 2.
It's
3
like Del Boy's warehouse.
So, right, so I mentioned these mugs a while ago, and I said I was going to get some. And I thought, I'll tell you what, we'll get some for Christmas presents for some of our lovely viewers.
Three of you.
So, Black Friday I thought I'd have a look. There was about £10 each, I think. £13 each. And then Black Friday I got an offer in my emails. If you buy 50 if you buy 50 you get it for a special price.
Maybe I got 50 viewers.
So I'm just going to buy them. So I only needed 10 because that's the viewers we've got. But yeah, so I've now got 50 cups, which are available to purchase on our eastridingfutsal.co.uk website at £10 each. But we will be sending some out, so don't everyone rush to buy them because some people will be getting these free of charge either when we next see them or
We'll mention it
when we post them. Well, I think the ones that I know definitely watch it all the time, they're definitely going to get them. So Matt Hardy, don't buy one, you'll be getting one. Rob Smith, Cookie, A-Star, Grexy.
There's more referees. I think the referees watch
Referees,
it.
yeah,
To see-
I hope they're waiting to rip, so they can rip the mates.
Yeah.
I reckon. But yeah, who else have we got?
Sophie and Will wanted one.
Yeah, they cost us any bookings?
Yeah, I
I might have to charge Sophie.
I might
just
chip
that dodgy
I'm
booking
gonna-
she gave.
Yeah, I might put a big chip in your Sophie. One of the reject ones you can have for that booking your cost.
You can have this second-hand one, Sophie.
Yeah.
There's yours, Sophie.
You can have the unwashed
Will,
ones.
that's yours.
Yeah, but we'll get them to one. We'll wait to send Matt Burkett one for answering for being on
Yeah,
the
we've
being on the
had a
end-
lot of
on the end of all
Monday
that.
morning WhatsApps, and,
Can you-
and he's admitted he watches us every week.
Can you answer this?
A lot
What
of
is he
people-
thinking here?
Yeah. A lot of people don't admit they're watching, but we have got quite a good. Who else? I
The
can't
Ruffles watch it as well.
think. Ruffles.
I think they're watching.
They owe us some money.
There's
they
some
are
shocking
somebody.
bookings. There's a couple
And
of
their
shockers.
mileage is extremely high. It cost us a bomb this season. So
Yeah.
£10 each for you. so-
£40 each for you two.
Yeah. Did you say you wanted to send one to Ronnie?
Ronnie can have. I think Ronnie would like one because he knows when we go up.
He does watch it.
When we go up, Ronnie can sit there and go, do you know what, we'll give him a good run, but the best team got there in the end. And he's got that riding arm mug in his hand, smashing it on the floor.
Yeah.
So we might send Ronnie one, I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll have a think. There's other people as well that watch
Yeah,
it.
sorry
but,
if we haven't mentioned
But if you don't, if you sit there and don't say, oh, we don't know you watch it every week, then we don't know. I think some people like to watch it in silence and not really.
Well, I think people don't comment anymore, do they? Because we never hear the end of it.
Let's Connie get him on.
Oh?
Connie. Oh, does he watch it? Did he say
Connie watches it. I might
Is
think,
it?
yeah, we did give Connie
I've got 50. I've got 50
Yeah.
mate, but
I might send
it's
one.
how far we go. It's generating club money as well, so.
Because Connie did.
Can't sell them to the kids because if we go on YouTube and see that with some of your bad language on the other videos.
I don't swear on this.
I know, but it's if they go on the other one, so we're in trouble.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll maybe, but we've got some gifts anyway.
Well, obviously,
There's loads, yeah.
obviously Junior's getting one.
Yeah, but yeah, so just on that, so I know that's a bit of a laugh there, but I've looked at what we can do as a club for generating funds and stuff like that, so merchandise, so we've got our, I don't know if you can see it up there, but can you see this? Yeah, so we've got all our hoodies, can you see that? Yeah, I don't know. So we've got our club hoodies, there's about 400 quid there. Is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yeah, about 20 there, and there's about 10 there. They're about 15 to 18 quid each. So yeah, I've got them. So we've got a bit of a club shop out way. We've got all these sweets and stuff. We have a little tuck shop. We've got a coffee machine. We've got club shorts, socks, training shirts, club shirts, quarter zip tops that we wear. So we're just going down a different route, aren't we? I think water bottles, just going to get all for the kids and stuff like that. They all want it, don't they? And
A lot of the refs want it as well, don't they?
a lot of the rest, yeah. T-shirts. But yeah, we need some riding eye merchandise and some club merchandise for the kids. A lot of the adults want to wear the hoodies and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's what we're focusing on for Christmas. That we're looking at different ways of, especially with the venue we've got, we can have a club shop somewhere and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we're hopefully putting windows up in a room upstairs. But once we've knocked some walls out, we're gonna have birthday parties and things like that. So, just trying to change the way our club operates, aren't we? Just to
get it on the map more, get more people wanting to
I think what we've said is the way we operate is to do more. We literally have to do more. We have to find new venues, other parts of the cities, different set of kids, different age groups, and all we're doing was just scattering ourselves. When actually we could got a good number of kids. What do kids want? They want hoodies. They want this. They want that. Every kid we get, what can they bring into the club, and what can we give to them so they feel part of something bigger. So that's where we're at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, it's working, mate. We're just more and more hours, isn't it?
Yeah,
more and more hours.
More and more hours. But fortunately, we just got a 3 hour, haven't we? Because the school club was.
Yep. So is that about us done? I think we waffled for about an hour and a half, there, aren't we?
Can't be far off.
So yeah.
We've got to paint. We're painting the floor because that tape kept coming up, so we're going to have to spray paint lines on the floor, masking tape it all, spray paint. It's going to be an absolute nightmare, but Christmas today, we've got to do it. Come back,
that's our Christmas day, innit? Spray painting that.
Yeah.
Eating a turkey leg each.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it, mate.
That's it, yeah.
So next time we come on, I think Ben Tedmer will be England manager. Let's make our New Year's predictions.
Oh, then, what are you saying?
Ben for manager.
Ben for manager. Should we do predictions? Well, we've got some time. Predictions. Okay, Tier 1 champions. Bear in mind, it's got to be the playoffs.
League champions.
No, Tier 1, so
to finish
final.
Grand final?
Yeah.
Manchester.
Are you going for it? What?
Going out there.
Oh, yeah.
Bloomsbury to win the league.
Okay.
Manchester to win the playoffs.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there. East Riding to win the play. Throwing that one out there.
Okay. Play, I'll go. Who was that team in it? Is it Bloomsbury B?
We get them in the semis if it goes through. If it's right on the draw.
Okay. Bloomsbury B.
Ooh. Okay.
Grand final. Don't want to write Manchester off here, but I ain't seen Bloomsbury enough. I've only seen the results. I can't.
They might come back.
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
they might come back to life now. England might start taking it serious again.
I'll go with you. I'm gonna go Manchester.
Bloomsbury for the league, Manchester for the.
And that's only because that. I know it sounds stupid, but that Sporting Southend, I think it showed a lot about their attitude and where they want to go. They absolutely
got there and spanked them.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going. T2 North.
Ooh, T2 North champions.
Yeah. Promoted. Is that what 2, isn't it?
Are you writing us off?
Yeah.
Birmingham.
Yeah, I agree, Birmingham. I can't see them losing many more. I think they might lose 2 of.
We're going to need to find a couple of players in January to get us to get us promoted.
We'll be too busy knocking walls out to ask players to come down, so that ain't happening. T2 South Genesis, done.
Yeah, I pissed it.
Yeah,
easy.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Next England captain.
Ooh, should be a good one, won't it?
Yeah. I can't think. I just throw that on. Yeah, I don't know where that's come from, but next England captain.
Wardy.
Going for it.
Wardy captain. Remember I said that?
Yeah.
Who are you going with?
John Nedge.
Ooh.
I think he's at an age where we're talking about the youth and the experience. He's banging that middle of that, I think. He's probably only about 22, 23 though, isn't he? But I think he's, I don't know. Good if it was. I think, look, hearing about his career, he could have gone down the football route and he stuck with futsal because of the England pathway. It was good for him to get that opportunity and.
Well, yeah. Good as out.
Yeah.
That's about it, mate. Then it's
That's
Christmas, so next time we'll be on, will probably be just before the Bolton game, won't it? Or maybe just after, crying.
Yeah, after, I think. Monday
Monday
after.
15th.
Yeah.
We'll do one on the 15th. We'll either be hanging from these rafters, that's season over, or we'll be
I think
doing a dance.
I think for me anyway, I think we've shown where we're at. I personally don't think. I think it's over anyway. I think the players, what we look at. Obviously, we'll try and win every game. I'm not saying that, but
Kent in the final, mate. That's what it's at. Everyone's after it.
Yeah,
the full futsal world is talking about it. The rematch.
Well, it was good.
Kent East Riding rematch. That's what they all want.
Yeah.
I think we need to give it to them.
Yeah.
That's what they.
Just while we are, I think the National Cup draw.
Oh, hi, yeah.
That was
that was a turn up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I was going for who's going to win the cup, Bolton or Bloomsbury or Manchester. But they've been not been drawn yet, have they? But they've been quarterfinals.
Yeah.
If they win the quarters, they're in the semi, aren't they?
Yeah. So I met Chris. I went down to meet Chris at what services? Woodall. Woodall Services to do the draw, and it was obviously I think you want that to be the final, but unfortunately they came out.
Well, hopefully London Genesis win it, mate. And then we could sit there and go, at least we lost to the winners.
They only just beat. Who did they play? Was it Bloomsbury Bay? They only just beat Bloomsbury Bay. I don't know.
Depends how
we must have been that bad.
We was shocking, mate. I'm not. We was absolutely dog. We was dogger. But yeah, it's. Yeah, so that's
National Cup.
I think, but only Bolton get in the quarters. Is it Manchester? Is it Bolton, Manchester in the quarters?
Yeah, so it's Bolton and Manchester, and Bolton are at home. So if they play at the Velodrome,
and then Bloomsbury versus whoever.
Who was it? Bloomsbury.
Yeah, don't matter.
I can't think who it was.
So it should be them two in the semi, which might be worth watching if we. Depends where it's at.
Yeah.
If it's at Manchester, might go and have a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully I'm going for Bloomsbury Genesis final. Chucking that out
Genesis final. Not Derby. Derby. I think it'd be Derby v Genesis in the semi. I think. So both win. I think Derby have got Uni of Notts or Sunderland. It'd be a good game that.
A bit tough.
It'll definitely show where.
I'm thinking.
I think Derby have consolidated now. I think they're probably about that sixth team. I think they're there. I think they're happy.
I don't
think they're happy, but I think they're consistent now. I think they found their feet in that league.
I think Genesis can go into that top league and probably get about fifth, something like that.
Yeah.
That's where I see them at.
Yeah.
Fifth,
it's
sixth.
the players will be able to attract when they go up. That's the thing. The catchment area they're in.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But say you don't know. You never know on the day. You might have 3 or 4 don't want to travel or can't be arsed. I don't know.
Yeah.
We saw Genesis travel to Derby last year. They didn't take no one, did they?
Yeah, they travelled to us and brought everyone.
Brought a bloody bus, didn't they? Brought a bus to me. Big time East Riding. Yeah, we'll spank it with you.
With that bus in front of our goal.
Oh,
but yeah. That's it then. We've had all the sweets, the chocolates, the coffee, the cans of Coke.
Remember, if you want a mug and we haven't mentioned yet, just drop send Dan a message if you want a mug and he'll.
And I'll tell you if you've been contacting me, let me know you've been watching. If you haven't, let us know.
Yeah, we're gonna
don't start coming out of the closet now.
Secret question about one of our shows.
Yeah, like who drove to Bloomsbury and ran out of fuel? Answers on a postcard.
I don't know that one.
If you know that answer, you can have a free mug.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got. We'll get them out.
Yeah, we've got a few to give out.
We'll crack on, and we'll see everyone in the new year. Is it new year? Yeah, the new year.
We'll send Ben Tadmore one as well, just so I get my assistant job. No.
I don't think any coach would look at you and go, do you know what?
They need
Could
me.
do with him by my side.
Yeah, you need
Old
me.
school, 80s, probably.
They want me there.
Nah.
Hey, tractor crowd.
Nah.
Love to hate you, don't they? Want to beat you?
Yeah. We'll see. Junior's in before you.
Junior.
Yeah.
No chance. Yeah, so like I say, Ben, I'll send you a mug, mate. I'll put my contact information in there.